Okay everyone, I am back here with Bob. Yes, I know, I can't believe it, and I'm doing the boxing. I'll report in. I don't think I'm going to be very fit today, but we'll see. I'll do my best. Everyone, I'm at the gym. Tim's here with me, and he's going to answer some of your questions. I know Rachel had a question about doing some sort of exercises to spot reduce, and Katie wanted to know how to reduce body water because she had excess body water, and she also wanted to know what happens when you're sore. You know, when you wake up and you've got that really sore muscle soreness, whether she should still be exercising on those days. My personal tip about that muscle soreness, which Tim may or may not agree with, I think he will, is take some magnesium powder, because I've been doing that, and that really helps with muscle soreness. You still have a little bit, but it's nowhere near as much. It just really reduces the inflammation. It's incredible. Okay, so Tim is coming along in 1 minute or less because I can edit. Here is Tim. I know you all like seeing Tim. So he's going to answer Katie's question.
Hi Katie. Megan tells me, and what it says on the site, that your questions have been around if you should keep training when you're sore. Now, soreness is a natural part of exercise. We should, sore as in I feel a little bit tired and muscular sore is fine, but if you're feeling any sort of sharp pain or anything that you feel is not quite right, you do want to make sure you don't push through that sort of pain, and that's sort of the time you want to see a physio or a doctor if it's at that level. Now,
yeah, like if something hurts your back or something.
Absolutely, like backs, necks, knees, all those sort of joint pain, that's not what you want. But muscular soreness is something that sort of comes par with doing exercise, and particularly with some sort of challenge like this, when you're doing more than you maybe usually would have or have done in the past, you're going to get that. Now, in terms of understanding whether you should keep going, it is very important that you start understanding your body. Now, what level of soreness are you? Can I not move at all? Is it gentle soreness? All these sort of things that might seem really silly, but it's really important that you start to work out how sore am I on a scale. We use a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being I can't move, I can't get out of the house. That's when we don't want to be doing anything else. Now, recovery sessions, even elite athletes do this straight after games and everything like that. If you're sore, the next day you need to make sure you still keep exercising, but it might be more of a recovery session. So don't do stuff that's going to put even more pressure on the muscles, but it might be enough to get your heart rate up.
Like a walk or something?
Yeah, a walk or a swim or a light jog, or even if you're in a class or something, have a different emphasis. It's about more getting your heart rate up, getting the blood, pushing out the lactic acid, and it's part of your recovery rather than doing heavy weights or something that's going to put even more pressure. So it's up to you to moderate how hard you push it, but there's nothing wrong with doing exercise when you're sore, but don't push it to a point where you're going to get injured, because being sore, you might also find that muscles and stabilizers are going to have too much pressure on them, and that's when you're susceptible to injury. So be very careful when you're doing it, but you certainly don't need to stop.
Yes, and Rachel wanted to know, can we spot reduce? Now this is the age, everyone asks that, don't they? They want to get it off their bum or their arms or...
Yes, spot reduction.
The bad news is?
There's no bad news, it's a simple answer, it's very clear, no. The only people that can spot reduce are cosmetic surgeons, okay?
Yeah, we don't want to, you can do that, but I don't want to.
No, we don't want to go there, we'll just leave the cosmetic surgery stuff. Basically fat and spot reduction like that, the way you lose weight on certain parts of your body is by losing it all over the body. So what you find is genetically susceptible to certain places in your body that where fat's going to naturally go on first, and it's also going to come off last, okay? So we're all built differently, so it's going to be different for everyone. Don't just try and say, hey, I want to get bigger arms, so I just do bicep curls, or I want to have a tighter bum, so I'm just doing lots of squats.
It's like those ads on TV where they go, look at this, you can have those abs in 3 weeks.
Absolutely, but you can see even with those ab ads that the whole body's moving, because they know themselves that it's not just about isolating one muscle group and doing that. So the spot reduction doesn't work. You can strengthen certain parts of the body and focus on that, but actually reducing fat in just that one spot does not work. So same as we've been saying through the whole challenge, make sure it's all about, it's a holistic approach to your whole body. Everything works together, so lose off everything. Keep doing what you're doing, and you'll see that it'll eventually come off those spots that you want.
Exactly, Mr. This thing.
Now, we're heading into the last couple of weeks of the challenge, so it's really important that some of the principles that we've been using up until this point that we start to reinforce, because what happens is you're going to start to lose some kilos, which you guys have and seen online, but you start to get, everyone does naturally get complacent. Oh, it's okay to have this little bit of extra chocolate. It's okay to miss this session of exercise because I'm tired.
Sometimes.
So you know what? It's time to go back to the beginning and start looking at the things that we did that got us to this point and take the next level of fitness. So what we're doing today is I want you to find an extra session this week. So you can either just go and do an extra fitness session with someone else, you can find a friend again, but we want to get that extra session out. So it doesn't have to be a I'm going to kill myself session and really push hard. We want something that's just going to burn a good amount of calories, get a sweat up, lightly sweating, but we need that extra session.
Yes.
Now, so that's from our fitness point of view. Now from the eating again, let's do the hard one that we started with, no sweets. Okay?
Yes.
Try that again.
Yes.
Yeah. It just works, okay?
It does
Sweets,
work, it
soft
does
drink,
work.
it is just a killer for your momentum of your body losing weight. Every time you have some sweets or something like that, we're just putting on 200-300 calories. It's not worth it. It's a whole session's worth of exercise. Just say no to it, get rid of it, try it. We've only got a couple of weeks left, so get disciplined again, see what you can do in the next couple of weeks, and I think you'll be very happy.
And will you show them a plank?
Absolutely.
This is what Tim wants us to do this week.
Good, yeah. So the commercial ad training again, we're going to do a plank. Now, a plank is fairly, it's not dangerous, but I just want you to make sure you're doing it right. So Megan will just show me.
I will chat to you while Tim's getting in position. Here we go. All right, so here he is in his office here.
So very simple. For those, planks about working the core and strengthening up through the muscles. So if you've never done this before, I want you to start on your knees, just like that, in front of the TV, carpet on your knees, and all we do is sit in this position.
Oh.
That's it.
All right. So see, that's the beginner's one, everyone.
Yeah, and that's bracing your stomach. If you feel any back or neck pain whatsoever, don't do it.
Can you show them the advanced one that you make me do?
And the advanced one is the same thing on our toes.
Yeah, and it's hard, everyone, so don't think it's just going to be easy. And maybe 30 seconds to start.
Just 30 seconds.
Even 10 seconds if you find it really hard.
Absolutely. And again, use pain as an indicator. If it doesn't feel right or it's feeling sore in any joints, necks, backs, don't do it. Okay? It's just something to try. We'll start building up your core in the next couple of weeks. But give it a go.
And don't stick your bum in the air. Try to keep yourself in a plank-like position. Maybe do it in front of a mirror in the bedroom or something.
Mirror's best.
Yes. Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome.
Hey, everybody. It's got I don't know, we've got 2 weeks to go on the 100-day fitness challenge. We're all here except for JD.
Have a look at him, will you? What do you reckon?
JD's not here because she's got laryngitis.
It's not well.
No. So, come on, Mark. Just a quick
summary. Look, I'm back into it. I had a bit of a lapse there in China, that sort of thing, Megan, but back into it again. Back at Body United twice this week and lost about 4 kilos at this stage.
Excellent.
So, getting there.
Chris has lost weight. I don't know how, because he hasn't been coming with me.
Well, I had a little appearance on postcards. You may have seen it. And
yes, who saw that? Because I missed it. Did you tape it?
I think I've got a copy of it. They sent me a copy.
I want to see him.
And another program called the Backyard, Coxie's Backyard or something. Big Break. So I've been
We've got a celebrity on our.
Are you going to put that? Are you going to put the link on that for Chris?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a link. Will I find? I'll look it up. If I can find a link, I'll put it in. You can see him on.
So
TV.
I was inundated for the last 2 months that you've been away.
He's been signing autographs instead of going to the gym.
No, I've been going to gym. You all know that I've got a personal trainer anyway.
Yeah, he
and
does.
I've lost 5 kilos. Well, I haven't really lost. I've gained weight, and lost 5 kilos, but put body. Is that what they say?
Yeah. Body mass.
Look
at this.
He's a good talker, isn't he? He's a good talker.
Chris, look.
It's all about how you look when you've got.
Hey, have we had the tan today? Have you done a spray?
No, I had a spray last week for a wedding that I went to on Saturday night at Long Green. It was fabulous. Rockstar wedding was called. That's great. So yeah.
So he's lost 5 kilos. So I've lost 5. Megan?
I don't know how much I've lost, if any. So we'll find out in 2 weeks.
But you know what? The big thing is Megan has never really exercised much before, and I've been trying to get her to exercise for 1,000 years. So this is a big step anyway.
Something once a week.
Yeah.
This week it's twice a week.
Yes, and she's got her brother going now because that will be incentive. Until your brother told me that you two went home and had a pizza.
Did he tell you that?
I can't believe he told me.
And a bottle of wine.
I was like, what? You can't have a pizza after doing
I did have a whole lot of my own, I'd like to point out.
I can't believe he told you. He did.
We know about you, McGann.
See?
He's in trouble.
There is no hiding from me.
Although he ate most of it and drank most of it.
Tell them what we did.
Oh,
Spin.
We did a spin class.
and I saw stars.
She did, but it was good. It was good. It was a different thing. It wasn't our normal boxing, but it was fun, wasn't it?
And what were the stars from?
wasn't
It
fun.
was
What were
just
the
a change. We
stars
thought we'd do
I
something
thought I was
completely
going to
different.
pass out.
No, that's not enough air in your circulation, though.
I thought it was special effects, but I was the only
So
one.
how much weight have you lost? What do you think?
I've put on weight.
There you have it, the 100-day challenge.
Thank you, Paul. Over an hour.